Join me as I dive into the world of Grrr stock and challenge myself to figure out if it's really about to explode. Grrr stock has been making some serious waves lately, and it's got everyone talking. This stock's recent performance has been pretty impressive, with some significant gains that have left investors wondering if it's about to take off even further. Its relevance in today's market dynamics can't be ignored, especially with all the ups and downs we've been seeing. The market's been pretty volatile lately, and Grrr stock hasn't been immune to that. One of the biggest challenges facing this stock is the overall investor sentiment, which can shift on a dime. If investors start to get nervous, we could see some significant sell-offs that would impact the stock's price. Market volatility is always a concern, but it's especially true for stocks like Grrr that are still finding their footing. Another challenge for Grrr stock is the competition within its industry. There are some big players out there, and Grrr's got to stay ahead of the curve if it wants to keep making gains. The company's financials are also worth keeping an eye on, as any changes in revenue or expenses could impact its stock price. And let's not forget about the regulatory environment. Any changes in laws or regulations could affect Grrr's business model and, in turn, its stock performance. The industry trends are also worth exploring, as they could give us some insight into Grrr's potential growth. If the industry's growing rapidly, Grrr could be well positioned to take advantage of that growth. Company news is also crucial, as any major announcements could impact the stock's price. Financial metrics like revenue growth, profit margins, and return on equity can give us a better sense of the company's overall health. Industry experts are keeping a close eye on Grrr, and some of them think it's got some serious potential. The company's been making some smart moves, like investing in new technology and expanding its product line. If Grrr can keep executing on its plans, it could see some significant growth in the coming months. One of the most important factors to consider when looking at Grrr stock is its technical indicators. If the charts are looking good, with rising prices and increasing volume, that could be a sign that the stock's about to break out. Fundamental analysis is also key, as it can give us a better sense of the company's underlying value. A lot of investors are also keeping an eye on Grr's news and announcements, as any major developments could impact the stock's price. If the company makes a major announcement, like a new partnership or a significant contract, that could send the stock soaring. So what are the key indicators that suggest Grrr stock is about to explode? One of the most important is the stock's recent price action, which has been looking pretty bullish. We're also seeing some significant buying activity, which could be a sign that investors are getting more confident in the company's prospects. Other indicators, like the relative strength index and moving averages, are also looking good. Of course, it's impossible to predict the future with certainty, but based on the trends we're seeing, it's definitely possible that Grrr stock is on the brink of a major breakout. To sum it all up, Grrr stock's got some serious potential, with a strong recent performance and some positive indicators. We discussed the challenges facing the stock, including market volatility and investor sentiment. We also explored the factors that could influence its growth, like industry trends and company news. If you're wondering whether Grrr stock is about to explode, the answer's not a simple yes or no. But one thing's for sure, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Grrr stock, so be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you're thinking. And if you want to learn more about stock market trends, be sure to check out my previous video for more insights.